Good morning, third graders. Happy Wednesday. I found some really cool historical figures from the American Revolution that we won't talk about in our studies. So I thought it would be perfect for us to talk about them during our historical person of the day. Our first person from the American Revolution that we're going to talk about is Sybil Ludington. She looks like this. Since she was alive during the American Revolution time, there were no cameras back then, so there's no photographs of her. But that's a statue of her in New York. And Sybil Ludington is really cool because she's kind of like Paul Revere in how he told everyone that the British were coming and that they should get ready. So let's hear a little bit about her story. Sybil Ludington. She was born in 1761 and she died in 1839. A young American patriot, Sybil Ludington was just 16 years old when she made a nighttime ride rallying patriot soldiers. Born in 1761, Ludington was the eldest or oldest child of Henry and Abigail's 12 children. In addition to working as a farmer, Ludington's father was a grits mill owner who served in the military for over 60 years, including during the French and Indian War. He was loyal to the British Crown until 1773, when he switched sides and joined the Patriots in the American Revolution. He was promoted to colonel of his local regiment. His land was along a route between Connecticut and the coast of Long Island Sound that was vulnerable for British attack. On April 26, 1777, Colonel Ludington received word from a rider that a nearby town of Danbury was under attack by British troops and needed help. At this time, Ludington's regiment had disbanded for planting season, so the militia that they had there had been spread out because it was time to farm. They had to make food. It was planting season. And his men were miles apart at their respective farms. With the rider too tired to continue and Colonel Ludington focused on preparing for battle, young Sybil rose to the cause. Some accounts say she volunteered. Others say her father asked for her service. But either way, she rode through the night, alerting Colonel's men of the danger and urging them to return to the fight. She rode all night through dark woods and in the rain, covering anywhere from 20 to 40 miles. Estimates vary. By the time she returned home, hundreds of soldiers were gathering to fight the British. Ludington's troops arrived too late to win the battle, though they did fight with departing British soldiers. So she was a little bit too late to get all their militia together to successfully fight the British, but she did alert everyone. And a fun fact that I learned about Sybil Ludington was that she rode twice as far as Paul Revere, and she did it riding side saddle. If you're not really sure what side saddle is, so usually when you see people riding horses, they have one leg on one side and one leg on the other side. Well, that was considered unladylike back then. So they had, when women would ride horses, they'd have to have both legs on one side. So she rode that way twice as far as Paul Revere. So I think she's only 16 years old. So I think that she's really cool. I'm really excited to see a lot of your faces today for our class lunch. It's at 11:30, remember. And I hope to see you all there. The password is Halverson. Remember, Halvorson. Not with an E, capital Halvorson is the password, okay? So I'll see you guys all there. Have a great Wednesday, and I'll talk to you later.